Light goes on. Starter Michael Vickers with the button. Ready now. Gates open. They're off. Stoicism off the inside, the first to leave. Headed immediately, though, by Uncle Lino. Tribute to Mary, and going forward now on the outside is Bow Count. Tam will look for the front on him shortly afterwards, and Massagi's up there travelling in fourth placing on the outside of Taxidermy. Stoicism drifting back on the inside, just fighting for its head. Bella's Idol over on the outside. Turner's just trying to settle it down and bring him back underneath it as they work down the back straight. Beg to Differ's kicked up inside Bella's Idol, and then over 2 lengths to Freo, back there with Battle Talk, but Bow Count pressed on, continued to go forward for Randy Tan, and now he's out with a good lead here at the 1,000. They'd left the back of the course, and Bow Count, he's going to run them and run them hard here. He's about 3.5 in front from Tribute to Mary and Uncle Lino. 1.5 lengths to Taxidermy, which is racing over on the inside, closely attended by Massagi. Then Bella's Idol covering ground. No luck really in transit outside Beg to Differ. Stoicism is hugging the fence, and then Freo, and last of all is Battle Talk as Bow Count brings them to the home corner with 500 left to travel. Bow Count only 1.5 lengths to Tribute to Mary. Taxidermy starting to work into it down near the fence, coming into the bend. They're followed by Massagi. Uncle Lino sticks on, and Bella's Idol to the outside. Freo, Stoicism getting up in behind those, and further back Battle Talk, but Tribute to Mary, the roughie, had run to the lead. The run came now for Taxidermy, putting his mind on the task as Beg to Differ. Freo and Battle Talk is starting to wind up with a big run late. Freo reached the lead. Battle Talk quickly went with him, though. It's Battle Talk, Freo. Battle Talk on the outside. It's a replica win to his Pinjarra performance recently. Battle Talk beat Freo. Beg to Differ. Taxidermy down on the inside next in from Tribute to Mary. Bow Count, Bella's Idol battled, but never really got into the race. They were followed further back by Stoicism, back with Uncle Lino, and tailed off a long last is Massagi. Very similar to the victory that he pulled off at Pinjarra Park, where Pike saved him up and backed him in at the 200 mark to run them down, and he was able to really get a head full of steam once he was able to extricate around heels and really get a sighter at them, and he has charged down the outside to grab Freo. Beg to Differ the placings after the running of race number 4. So Battle Talk salutes a passenger gelding out of War Zone, trained by Adam Durant for Warren and Mrs. S.J. Martin, B&P Waterhouse and J.K. Martin, and ridden to victory by William Pike, with yet another Metro winner there added to his long tally of performances, of course, during 2017-18. Beats Freo by Ismer from Mexican Lass, Denal O'Connor, Jordan Turner. Beg to Differ battled away pretty well at the mile first up by Blackfriars, trained by Michael Lane, ridden by Joe Azzopardi. Let's get around there to Britt Taylor here after the victory of Battle Talk, and it was almost a carbon copy of what he did at Pinjarra there in a stronger class of race today, Britt.
Thanks, Darren. He replicated that performance brilliantly. Pikey, congratulations. Always out the back. Did you always know you had the horse under you?
Once I switched across heels, I was pretty confident I was going to be able to get over the top of Jordan Turner's mount. I've got to say, I'm struggling a little bit in the going today. It's hard to pick the right horse to follow. It took me a little while, but I finally got on the board.
Speaking of finding that better going, just earlier, Kiss the Breeze. How did you assess her performance? Do you think there's a win in her this preparation, especially over 1200?
Yeah, the horse's performance was good. The jockey's performance was subpar.
Always willing to put your hand up and admit it, but the job here. Did you find some good going down the middle of the track?
Yeah, it's as good as it can be. It did feel better out there. It does feel, I don't mean to throw the curator under the bus, but it feels like there's a few soft spots out there. So I was happy to get wide and try and find new ground.
What's the plan in the next with State Prosecutor? We know he can sometimes be a little bit tricky.
The plan is try and win. In between, well, we'll just do our best. We'll manage him the best we can.
Well done on this win.
Thank you.
He's in really good form, Battle Talk, and that's the key to him. Save, 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 and then go bang.
Yeah, that's right. He's a bit of a fox. He doesn't probably sleeps with the light on, this boy, but he's really hit really good form. And it's funny, after his Saturday win last preparation, he actually got quite crook, and we sort of couldn't pinpoint what was wrong, and he actually had quite bad stomach ulcers. So we switched around and give him a good long break, and now we train him out of a paddock, and he's handled it really well and put 3 together. He's not a superstar, but he's just a great little bread and butter horse.
And obviously when he gets that winning feeling, he wasn't far behind horses and he started favourite a few times, but since he's won, he's just got that turn of foot now that's pretty electric.
Yeah, well, he was always in for a good prep this time in. If you watch his first up run behind Broker and also Missile Launch, he actually ripped a fair bit of ground off them late. So, you know, he come back in good nick and he trialled well. So it was just a matter of finding the right race, finding these wet tracks where he gets through them and a lot of the other ones don't. So he'll keep racing around in these and maybe go up to the 72 Raider. But he drops in weight when he goes to those, so it's probably an advantage for him.
How confident are you with come play with me in this Belmont Classic coming up?
Oh, look, I've got a lot of faith in the horse. I think he's a horse on the rise, but yeah, look, I'm not underestimating the second favourite. I think it's obviously a race in 2, but look, you never know on these tracks, but he's in good nick.
Good luck.
Thank you.
There's Adam Durant, and that was a superb victory there by Battle Talk, and well done to all of the connections. They love the game, and Big Wesley in those Richmond colours, they salute down the outside, and William Pike rides another winner for Adam Durant. We'll be back before race number 5, the Cirillo's Belmont Classic. It is our feature race at listed level over the 2200 metres, where Come Play With Me is the odds-on favourite.